Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter, and I'm walking you through 50 prospecting truths. Now, make sure you check out each one of the videos. The video I'm going to go through here today, what I'm going to share with you today, are number 11 through 20. Grab the ebook, 50 Prospecting Truths. It's on my website, thesaleshunter.com. You'll see it, download it, and walk through this with me in these videos. Why? Because I want you to master prospecting. Prospecting is something you have to master if you want to achieve the big results you know you can achieve and you want to achieve in sales. In fact, I will contend prospecting is the number one reason there is turnover in sales, because unfortunately, people just don't want to prospect. Let's walk through them. Number 11 here, divide your prospecting into 3 parts: top, middle, and bottom. What do I mean by this? Because here's the whole situation. You have to know where to place your time, where to place your effort. You place more value on the bottom than what you put in at the top. Now, hold it. This does not mean that you only sit there and work the bottom, because then you'd have nothing going in. But what it means is that you're going to put more emphasis on people you have in the bottom of your pipeline than you do at the top. It still doesn't mean you don't do the top. You'll actually wind up having to spend more time lead for lead at the top. But the bottom is where you really get focused. Number 12, establish an accountability process with your CRM system, your peers, and your team leader. Whoa, what do I, hey, yeah, you see, here's the whole thing. If you're not accountable, think about this. The most successful people in anything have a coach. They're held accountable. You have to be held accountable. Your CRM system is designed to hold you accountable. Your CRM system is designed to keep you in check. It's designed to keep you pulled in. But remember, CRM system is determined on what you put into it. So that means you got to be actively updating your CRM system. Peers. There are people who you work with, fellow salespeople. Challenge them. They challenge you. You support one another. Your peers are some of the best people to help drive you to the next level. And your team leader. Who's your team? Who's your manager? Who is leading you? You have to make sure that you are engaged with them and they're helping you. Number 13, tomorrow begins today. Never end the day without knowing exactly who your prospect tomorrow and what your objectives are for the call. You see, here's what I find happening. If we don't plan for tomorrow, what happens is we get into tomorrow and tomorrow gets away from it. Oh, I didn't get a chance to prospect. Well, I'll get to it tomorrow. And what happens is you never get to it. You see, I want to have laid out in advance, who is it I'm going to be prospecting? And I'm going to know what the objective is. And I'm going to have the exact plan put together. So when tomorrow comes, all I have to do is activate it. Now, to help you do that, let's go to number 14. Break your day into 5 90-minute segments. You see, prospecting is something that too many people, what they do is they say, I'll get to it when I get done with everything else. But the problem is they never get done with everything else. I'll get to it when I take care of this. I'll get to it when I take care of that. And they never get to it. You see, what I say is break your day into 5 90-minute segments. And you dedicate at least one segment to prospecting. Yeah. Now, new salespeople, you're going to need to spend several, okay? Because, again, you don't have anything in your pipeline. Now, you may say 90 minutes doesn't work. Maybe it's 60 minutes. I don't care what it is. But break your day up into segments to ensure that you have time allocated for prospecting. Number 15, know what your overall goal is and how you'll measure it. You see, at the start of each prospecting segment, so we'll say you're getting ready to make your prospecting calls for today. You're going to do your follow-ups. Know what your overall goal is. Because here's the whole thing. It's easy to become frustrated that, oh man, I didn't get any results. I'm not having conversation. Okay, your overall goal might be, I just want to make 25 calls. I want to send out 20 personalized emails. You see, here's the whole thing. When you're looking to fill your pipeline, the measurements you're going to use are the activities, not the results. The results will come when you do the activities. Are you hearing what I'm saying here? This is extremely important. So early on, it's just about the activity. My overall goal is I want to make 20 calls. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. Da, da, da. That's what your overall goal is. You do that enough, and then you begin to get things in your pipeline that are very good, and then you begin to get the results. The results you get come from the activities you do. Number 16, spend at least 5 minutes after each prospecting segment to congratulate yourself and evaluate your performance. You see, again, what happens is it can be a lonely job prospect. I didn't get any phone call. Hey, evaluate it. What's working, what's not working. But make sure you congratulate yourself that you made it through. You completed it. You see, again, it's the activity. I can't stress this enough. Number 17, when prospecting, know what your cadence is for following up next messages, etc. I see what happens is too many salespeople, what they do is they just kind of throw some mud against the wall. Well, no, that didn't stick. So then, well, the next week, I better come back and call those people again, or that didn't work, and maybe I'll come back. No, you build your cadence out. And again, I've got courses in the Sales Center University that help you do just that. What's the right email, phone, social media, direct mail? What's the right cadence you should be using? And you need to execute it. Number 18, leverage your systems. What do we mean by leverage your systems? It really comes down to knowing where you're going to keep your scripts, knowing the questions you're going to ask. Be organized. You see, this is why I like a CRM system. Now, CRM system that you're using may not capture everything. It may not capture the questions and so forth. This is why I say, hey, if I'm prospecting here, I want to have a place that I'm keeping my notes. Not only notes for that prospect, but notes for that industry, which takes me to number 19, prospect by industry or segment type. Why? It's so key. This is key because what I want to do is I want to learn as much as I can about this industry because it's going to make me more knowledgeable. The more knowledgeable I am, the more confident I am, and the more competent I am to the other person. You see, what's very interesting is you've all seen this, where you're prospecting in an industry that you don't have any clue, and you don't know what questions to ask. Conversely, you're prospecting in an industry you know, and it's amazing how much more brilliant you sound, and you're able to convert leads faster. Number 20, focus and discipline in executing. I can't stress this enough. The key word is discipline. The key word. In other words, if I'm going to say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And I'm focused on doing it. You see, again, what happens is too many people build a prospecting plan, but they never have an ability to execute. I have seen this time and time again. In fact, I'm working right now with some salespeople, and they're building out this unbelievable prospecting plan. And there's no way they're ever going to be able to execute it. Zero. I'd rather have a very small prospecting plan that I'm able to be focused and disciplined against. That's how you're going to achieve the results. Hey, what I just walked you through was number 11 through 20 in 50 prospecting truths. Get the ebook, go out to my website, thesalescenter.com. You'll see it right there. Download it. And while you're there, check out the Sales Center University. I've got courses in there designed to help you prospect more efficiently, more effectively. Hey, check out the next video as I do 21 through 30. And of course, check out the previous one if you didn't, in terms of 1 through 10. But 5 videos in total, all 50 prospecting truths. I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Great selling.